All right, section 6.3. We're going to now extend our financial statement information on our worksheet. If you look at page 162 in your textbook, these are the steps extending balance sheet account balances on a worksheet. Okay, and it gives you an arrow and it shows that. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. And per your directions, number 1, extend the up-to-date balances to the balance sheet and income statement columns. That is simply just transferring over, but you will have to look at your adjustments. Okay? Balance sheet accounts are going to be your assets, your liabilities, and your owner equity accounts. All of these are going to be listed on your balance sheet side. Okay? So we look at cash. We have $9,800. We have no adjustments. Okay, cash is an asset. It has a debit balance, so we transfer that to $9,800. Petty cash, okay, $150 debit balance, no adjustments, so right here, $150. Accounts receivable Ruby Prints, $27.95, no adjustments, okay, it's a debit balance, $27.95. Supplies, $456 was our beginning balance. We used $131. We're going to subtract, and first of all, it has a debit balance. A credit reduces an asset account, and 456 minus 131 gives us $325. If you remember from section 6.2, this was our ending balance. Prepaid insurance, same thing. We started out with $750. We used $250, so we subtract $750 minus $250, and we get $500. Accounts payable. Okay, this is still a balance sheet account. You've got a credit balance, so you're going to come right here and list that under the credit side. Capital has a credit balance. Okay, no adjustments, so that's going to be the $14,885. Gary Baldwin drawing is a debit balance. It goes on the balance sheet, $3,400. Okay. Let's see, do we have anything else? Okay, there is nothing else. So right here we would draw a line and we would total all of these up. So add all of your debit column and you get $16,970. Try that again. $16,970. Okay, add up your credits and you get $15,440. Okay, no, these are not balanced, but let us finish doing the income statement, finish out our worksheet, and you'll see how we bring these into balance. Okay, so those are the balance sheet accounts. You now have to transfer over your income statement accounts. Okay, sales and your expenses are going to be on the income statement. So right here, sales has a credit balance, nothing in the adjustment column, so $43.20. Our expenses, here's advertising expense, okay, $931. Insurance expense, we have an adjustment and it's still a debit, so that's how much we used, so $250. Miscellaneous expense, it's a debit, so we bring it right over here, $378. Supplies expense, there's nothing in the trial balance, but we did use it. It's a debit, so $131. Utilities expense, $1,100. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add up our income statement accounts. We're going to add these up, and we get $27.90. And we get 43, bring this down, $43.20. No, they are not balanced. Okay, what we did was complete step number 1 in the directions. We extended the up-to-date balances for the balance sheet and the income statement columns. In your book, I followed the steps on page 162 and page 163. Step number 2 says to rule a single line across the income statement and the balance sheet columns. Okay, that's where you draw a line if you're manually doing this. Total each column Now calculate and record the net income or net loss. Right here, you have sales of $43.20. Or to look right here, you have expenses of $27.90. When sales are greater than expenses, then you have net income. And it is possible that your expenses could be greater than your sales. In that case, it would be a net loss. If sales are greater than expenses, you have net income. So we're going to record net income. If you subtract $27.90 from $43.20, you get $1,530. All right? Sales minus expenses gives you $1,530, and that is your net income. You're going to take this same amount, okay, and you're going to put it underneath this one. This one is less than the debit, 1530. Add these two numbers together, 2790 plus 1530, and you get 4320. Bring down the 4320. Bring down 16970. 15440 plus 1530 is 16970. Okay? Debits equal credits. Debits equal credits. Okay? So that's how you record net income or net loss on a worksheet. Okay, the last step says to total and rule. Okay, a total line would be drawn right here. It's a single line. Okay, when we calculated our net income or net loss, okay, we drew another single line here to total these two numbers. Okay, when we are in balance, it is a double rule.